My name was Vesper. Once I was a mysterious genius musician Iris, and now I was the wife of Julian, the son of a duke. The status of a royal musician was noble, and giving up the past was not an easy thing, but for Julian, it was all worth it. I thought the 3 years of a sexless marriage had finally come to an end. I had finally received Julian's love. But soon, I realized that the man beside me was not Julian.
Julian!
That was the royal crest, and my husband Julian was a member of the royal family. If this man knew Julian, a twisted thought took root in my mind. If I paid him, made him a service and myself a customer, a sin would become a transaction. For the service, keep the change.
You sleep with me and think you can run away. Interesting.
Your Highness?
There was a woman in my room. She just left. Find her.
Yes, Your Highness.
If possible, I hoped Julian would never find out about this. But what I hadn't expected was that this man's identity was far more dangerous than I had imagined. This manor belonged to my husband's family. Julian was the son of a duke, and he had married me only because he needed a wife as a decorative piece. The memories of the previous night slowly pieced themselves together.
Where were you last night?
I wasn't feeling well. I took a carriage home early.
I slept in the guest room.
Fine. You always find excuses to argue with me.
What happened to your neck?
Nothing. Shaving accident.
You haven't shaved since yesterday morning.
Stop interrogating me! You're paranoid, Vesper!
You're suffocating.
Dearest, morning sickness is torturing me. I hope you can come and see me. Love, Serena. Serena, who was called a genius opera singer, was carrying Julian's child. Worse than cheating, my husband had started a family outside. He had been telling me that he wasn't ready yet, asking me to wait. But what I had waited for was not his love. It was betrayal.
Don't touch my things.
It fell on its own.
Get out. I have to go to court.
Today is a holy day.
I'm not as idle as you are.
I did not cry, because I had more important things to do. This was my only secret. Julian never came here. I looked around the room. This was the only proof that I had ever existed as a gifted musician. But I had to move on. I need Julian's corresponded logs, and his expense ledgers from the last 6 months. I could not forgive Julian's betrayal. To take revenge, I needed leverage. After 3 days of silent treatment, Julian and I sat down at the same table again.
You're coming with me to the palace tonight.
Why?
Damon is back.
Damon Sterling. He was the crown prince of the kingdom, Julian's cousin, and also the man Julian feared the most. I thought he was leading the army on the northern border.
But apparently not, and according to royal decree, whenever he summons us, we must go. Stop your little tantrum. Don't let Damon find out we're at odds.
He sounds like a monster.
You're right. He's a madman with royal power in his hands. Go change now. Prepare yourself for the palace. And don't forget to wear your most precious pair of diamond earrings. We cannot afford to lose face in front of Damon.
Obviously, the other one had been left behind in that man's chamber.
Vesper, we're going to be late!
Some secrets are safer buried.
Where are your diamond earrings?
These earrings are more expensive.
Fine.
I had brushed off my husband, but I had no idea that a greater crisis was approaching unnoticed.
Damn, it's him.
It was him! My one-night stand!
Damon. Welcome back.
Long time no see, Julian. You look more tired.
Royal affairs.
I hear you've been causing more trouble lately. But never mind, we can discuss your failures later. And this must be your wife.
Yes, her name is Vesper. Vesper, offer His Highness your hand.
I don't touch people.
Refusing the hand kiss in public was a clear humiliation.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about your trauma. No, I mean your condition.
But perhaps you are different. After all, we shared an unforgettable night, didn't we?
I had slept with my husband's cousin. He was dangerous and held power in his hands. Without a doubt, this was even worse than facing the devil himself.
Julian, I heard you took over the opera house, but you lost 30% of its value.
We are still figuring things out.
And you? As a member of the royal family, what have you done for us?
She plays the harp a little, attends some charity functions, keeps the household.
No, I was Iris, the genius musician.
Is it true about Serena Sharp being pregnant? The rumors say Julian is the father.
Rumors, just rumors.
I hope so. The family covenant has a very specific clause regarding illegitimate children.
They get nothing.
Speaking of the family covenant, Vesper has been refusing to sign it.
Is that so?
Through the fabric, we could feel the heat of his body. To him, this was just a secret game under the table. To me, it was a silent violation.
Vesper, you're flushed.
I'm fine. It's just that the room is too warm.
Yes, a little.
Now, dinner is over. Vesper,
Accompany me to fetch a document. Your husband doesn't look well.
Go with him. Don't make me say it twice.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. That night I just drank too much. I didn't know who you were.
so you left 3 gold coins? Come in.
Julian is still waiting for me.
Your husband is a coward. He cheated on you with an opera singer and tried to hide the existence of his illegitimate child. Now tell me, why did you leave 3 gold coins?
I wanted it to be just a transaction between us. It's simpler than emotional entanglement.
You want a transaction? Fine.
Then use this to trade for your earring.
Give it back! Julian will kill me!
Let him try if he dares.
But I think soon enough he will no longer be your husband.
You devil!
That's right, I am the devil. Now before the devil changes his mind, go back to your husband.
My heart was pounding wildly, but this was the smallest price I had to pay for that night. If Julian found out the ring was missing...
My lady, the letter has arrived for you.
Come to the palace. Your ring is still with me.
He was like an experienced hunter waiting for his prey, and I had nowhere to run.
Your Highness, please return my ring to me.
It's a gaudy thing. Doesn't suit you.
It suits my marriage.
I have ample evidence that your marriage is a ridiculous lie.
It was Julian's financial record. He had bought jewelry for Serena and even acquired property for their unborn child. Behind my back, my husband had set up a second home.
Why are you showing me this?
What I'm trying to say, Vesper, is that you are wasting your life on a liar. You are wasting your life on a liar.
My marriage is none of your business. I just want my wedding ring back.
Then come and take it. Admit it. You can't forget that night. You love that feeling of losing control. Love being pinned against the wall and kissed by me.
I was just drunk that night.
But you sobered up by 3 a.m. We both know what happened in the later hours.
Enough.
Your Highness, I hope you still remember that I am the wife of the future Duke.
All I know is that I like the way you make me feel.
Damon, come out!
Hide.
Are you insane?
Do you really want Julian to see you like this?
Obviously, I couldn't.
Damon! We need to talk.
I could smell the sweet, cloying perfume on Julian. I didn't want to think about it, but I had to admit, it came from Serena.
Showing up without notice. Is that your royal etiquette?
I don't have time for this. Serena's waiting for me in the carriage. I need to get this done quickly.
Very well, I will allow you to state your impertinent request.
I need a loan. Vesper's been digging through the accounts. She won't sign the family covenant papers.
Aren't you going to give Vesper the property she deserves?
As for Vesper, she is nothing but a nuisance. Once the child is born, I will divorce her.
Perhaps your wife will surprise you.
Come on, her. She's a useless good-for-nothing. Without the royal family, she's nothing.
Your Highness, do you have something hidden in this room? Julian, leave my study before I decide to personally audit your financial ledgers.
I never thought you'd be the type to hide a woman in your room.
It seems you don't want to leave on your own. Fine, I don't mind having my guards assist you.
Wait, I can walk on my own!
You heard him.
I'm going to destroy him. I'm going to take everything. The money, the reputation, the status.
I know. I'll help you.
Why? He's your cousin.
He's a liability. And you are an interesting investment.
By the way, that night in the castle tower, it meant nothing to me. It was just a transaction.
A transaction? No, this is an exciting game. And you, Vesper, are my only worthy opponent.
I had no time to deal with Damon. The top priority was to get revenge on Julian, and for that, I needed a false identity. I had successfully infiltrated the palace maids. This disguise and false identity all came from my best friend Harper, who was an excellent spy.
Not bad. That outfit actually suits you. Now storm into the chamber and humiliate that coward Julian in front of everyone.
I will, Harper.
The rune array is down? I don't care! Fix it now!
Scott was Damon's right-hand man. He had sharp eyes.
Sir, the projection enchantment is broken again.
Finally, the drinks are here. Take them in. Put them on the side table. Don't make a sound. They're in the middle of the council meeting.
At the royal financial meeting, Julian had cover up the fact that he was siphoning off the royal treasury. This wasn't an ordinary silver tube. This was the spell Harper had prepared. Slide it into the rune slot, and it would spill all of Julian's crimes. The spell was cast.
Good day, little Duchess.
My heart sank. I knew that devil had seen through my disguise. He was pretending he hadn't seen anything. He was letting me go.
What is that? Turn it off! Turn it off now!
Julian and Serena's correspondence, pregnancy records, property deeds, and letters where they plotted about the heir.
This is slander! Someone has attacked the runic formation! It must be heretics of the kingdom!
This is the truth. The council meeting is adjourned.
Your Highness, it was my fault. I didn't check that servant's identity.
There's no need to continue the investigation, Scott. But Lord Julian is threatening to sue the royal guard. Julian is a fool. Ignore him. Your Highness, burn all the vision recordings of the corridor, not one left.
Yes, Your Highness.
Harper, is there something else?
That maid uniform doesn't fit well. You must have grabbed one randomly. Next time, why don't you just ask me for help?
He could have stopped me. He could have had his guards seize me. But he didn't. He just watched me, like a dangerous predator.
Your Highness, what exactly do you want?
Just entertainment.
Julian has booked an airship. He and Serena are departing in 2 hours, bound for the city of York. The kingdom is about to celebrate a sacred festival, so I assume he's going there to take charge of the choir's performance.
The sacred festival was the most important festival in the kingdom, and the choir was usually arranged to perform. Julian was now in charge of that part. If he could do it well, he might salvage some of his terrible reputation in the eyes of the people.
I'm going to York right now.
Move aside. I am the wife of the future Duke.
No, don't lick there. It tickles.
This scene looked like a vulgar comedy, but unfortunately, it was my life.
Vesper! What are you doing here? How did you find us?
Sign it.
What is this?
Separation agreement. From today forward, your debts are none of my concern. In exchange, I won't speak of your indiscretions.
Just sign it, Julian.
Me all the way to York, just for this? Who do you think you are to make demands of me so casually?
I've already found out the truth. At the banquet a few days ago, Serena added a love potion to my wine. And you, as my husband, covered it up for her. If I hand this over, Serena will go to prison. And you, perhaps you will be stripped of your royal stipend.
Get out! We're officially divorced. Don't come crawling back when you starve.
I won't. It looked like a happy marriage, but only I knew it was a lie. From now on, I was free. A few days later, I went to a charity fundraising banquet. I was not on the invitation list, but the all-powerful Harper had worked her magic. I wasn't wearing those dull gray gowns Julian used to pick for me. I was wearing red, the color for declaring war.
Who is that? So beautiful.
The young Duchess. She looks like a completely different person.
Here for free food? Did Julian cut off your allowance?
Serena, you are carrying the child of a married man. Don't you lose sleep over moral condemnation?
I sleep very well, especially in your silk nightgown. You drugged my wine that night, and now you're still pretending to be innocent?
What's going on here?
She hit me. She's crazy.
Apologize! Now!
No.
I said apologize!
Ask her why she's shaking, Julian.
It doesn't matter! You're embarrassing me! Apologize, or I'll have you thrown out!
You deserve each other.
Should I call the guards, Your Highness? No. Let her go. She just declared war. And I love a good war.
My initial revenge against Julian was complete. Now I was ready to find my true self. The first thing I needed to do was compose a hymn of glory for the choir. Yes, this is the melody.
Listen, the choir is Julian's responsibility and you're the theatre manager. Tell him to clean up this mess before coming to see me. You're right, but as you know, His Highness Julian only wants to squeeze Serena into the choir, and then he's playing the hands-off manager.
Serena is a third-rate actress. Get rid of her.
My lord, we have just received a musical skull. There is also a talking stone tucked inside the envelope. The signature is Iris.
Iris? The ghost composer?
Play it.
This is it! This is the melody!
Who sent it?
I don't know. There was no address on the letter.
I'd bet he's a retired old conductor.
No. I've figured out her name. Perhaps I will find her before you do.
He was ignoring me. Good, good.
I need a rose nectar! Hurry up!
I have to catch Cole before he leaves.
Serena did it on purpose. She always provoked me in such an inescapable way, even after I had already given up on Julian. This moment, Damon stood in front of me like a true knight.